John Dramani Mahama, the flag bearer of the National Democratic Congress in the 2020 general elections, has said that he's not certain to contest in the next elections. Yes, if you are in disbelief, we also are. Is the reply Mahama gave amid laughter when asked if he has plans to run again in the 2024 elections on VOA, Voice of America, Straight Talk Africa. He even added that it is good to keep your opponent guessing. Mr. JD, we know. 2024 is easy job for you. We know. Any Ghanaian with a pocket knows. And we know what happens, what's happening with JD. You know how you can have poor results in an exams, but you don't really care because you want to be the last, knowing the guy who is always last also wrote the paper too. You know, like when you're in class and you, like, if you are 40 in the class, you always come maybe 39th, and then one guy comes 40th. And then the guy who always comes 40th, or say, we jai school, no, not wako. That means you always be chopping the last. But that's what Mahama is saying. He says, oh, he has no plans on contesting yet. Because you know why? The bar was set so low by Mahama. And then another said, I can crawl under this bar. Another said, Mun saw me glass in my Mary Alphas, and another area for ban. I said, then Mahama can oh, my bill. In fact, the NDC shouldn't campaign. They shouldn't look, even at their congress, and I'm saying this for a fact, at their annual congress where they go to, you know, elect their presidential candidate, they should just say only one person should come and say one statement, and then they'll disperse. Full stadium, everybody's there, supporters, everybody's in the stadium, and then Mahama comes, holds the mic, says, you know, he greets them. How do they greet? Ejo, Bodo, an Ejo Bodo NDC. Ezu, they say Eza. He says, I don't have much to say, I only have one word to say, and then he goes, Baumia no be Ejane. Every stadium, well, because and a winning statement. We have, all right, so you are who?
The former president. I've changed, you know.
Oh, this is John Mahama.
Yes, please.
You have gray hair now, sir. You have a lot of gray hair.
Yeah. First of all, I would say good evening to my party members, Sedun Ketia, Otokuno, and Afiye Akwa. I'll say God bless all of them. They've been the reason why.
Afiye Akwa.
Afiye, the former Elvis Afiye Ankra, sorry.
How do you forget your people's names?
I've forgotten a lot of things.
Yeah.
I've forgotten a lot of things.
Do you still remember the tragedies we went through during your term? Do you remember the Doomsaw? Do you remember how many jobs people lost and all that? And that's why you were voted out of power.
I don't remember. All I know was my time, there was nothing like Doomsaw. But rather we tried to introduce kids to the whole electricity movement that was going on in the world.
Kids?
Yes, kids. So when the kids go to ECG for excursion, and they take them to the control room, and they'll ask them that, where do you stay? Say, Medina. They say, look at the buttons over here. Where do you see Medina? The kids will say, I see Medina. They say, go and switch. Right corner. They say, go and switch Medina off. Then the kid will go and switch Medina off. Then you hear, oh. Then the kid will hear your people. They are saying, oh. So if the kid is having issue with the assemblyman of the area, the kid will not own the area back again. That's how come Doomsaw became a thing.
I'm wondering how a kid will have an issue with an assemblyman.
Because
in what scenario can that happen?
If you look at Ghana's politics from the Busia Domo.
No, today is not the Busia Domo, please. Why do you always have to go to the Busia Domo?
You see, the genesis of Ghana politics started from UGCC. When Ghana was trying to get power from the white man. That was when we started creating branches, that's CPP, and we got the UGCC and got Kotoka, also forming the Busia Domo, that migrated straight into the era where we're all.
You have plans on contesting again?
I have plans on contesting.
But you just said that you don't plan on contesting.
What if I say contest? Ask me what contest.
What do you plan on contesting?
Mentor.
For mentor.
Right about now, let's welcome on stage J Maham.
That's your stage name?
Yeah, then I'll come on stage.
What's your stage name?
J Maham.
J Maham.
Yeah.
No,
I caused mayhem.
Okay, so J Mayhem.
Yeah, mayhem.
Okay.
So Obi, looking at the ecosystem where Ghana politics is actually
is it that it's too cheap for you?
Obi,
like you feel like it will be an easy win?
It's not about.
Or you don't want your opponent to know your next.
You picture the people I am coming into power this time with.
Okay.
And you can clearly see that I can't do it alone, and I'll have challenges.
People are saying that you are scared of where the dollar has gotten to, and that you are scared of bringing. You cannot bring it back.
Are you not scared?
I am scared. I'm really scared.
So looking at Buzia Dombo party, where the Mahama government came to take government from the Atamels era straight to the time I became president.
Yeah, because during your time, before 2016...
can I talk, please?
I want to understand you well. I want to understand you.
So Obi, if you want to understand me, that you have to get my first copy book, that I can break my things, the things I'm saying into letter. Because my wife, Lordina, when we became the president of Ghana, and she was my wife. I remember when people were saying that I'm the papano and all that. That even had a tool on the CD against the dollar, and people don't even know the direction where the dollar is actually going, because in Ghana here, when you look at the circumference of Kwame Nkrumah's head on the CD, you can clearly see that if you weigh it against the pound, as an economist and a social person who has
so you think you can do something about the dollar?
I'm coming, Obi. So now we have 6 people on our CD, also competing against one head on the dollar.
Okay.
Now, Obi, if you look at the CD and the dollar, the colors, you see that one has red color and one has white color. Now, white and red, who would conquer? You don't know. So I don't know. So now what can we do as a party? We have to look at the city. The picture inside the city is Yasantua. Why is Yasantua hiding in the city?
Does she have to come out?
Because yes, that's what has to come out of the city.
That's what the NDC plans on doing.
We plan on bringing Yasantua out of the city.
Quickly, let's round up.
And we will put Okujeto Ablakwa back
in the
inside
city.
the city.
He is very vigilant.
Yes, he has to go back into the city. So Obi, when we are talking about Ghana's economy and Ghana's politics, you see, when the Buzia Dombo party came into power around the Rollins era,
so
where there was a coup d'etat, there was a system that was.
We are wishing you the best. Are you Obi, my viewers want to know, are you contesting in 2024?
Obi, I will contest, but let's put it in a contest.
Obi, that's right.
If
he is contesting, and so he wants us to put
I will make sure that
Otokuno, thank you so much for joining us.
Will be head of Ghana's sanitation. So everybody will have a portion or
that's right. That's right. Otukono's position is guaranteed. And we are moving on to our next story. Thank you so much. I've muted you. Breaking the 11. Breaking the 11 is our next. Breaking the 11, the center cannot hold, but the gods are not to blame. At this point, we all know that it's beyond our control. The dollar is aiming for the skies, guys.